Right, let's go to the DRC now, where anti-government protests have erupted in the town of Beni. This after weekend massacres. Ugandan rebel group, the Allied Democratic Forces, is being blamed for hacking at least 36 people to death. Some reports put the death toll far higher. The country is observing 3 days of national mourning. Thuli Tshabalala has more.
Residents in the DRC town of Beni are furious, accusing the government of doing little to protect them. Scores were killed here over the weekend. The army is pointing fingers at a Ugandan group called the Allied Democratic Forces. It says the group is taking revenge on military operations in the area.
I think the international community needs to acknowledge the difficulties we are facing.
The attack comes just days after President Joseph Kabila visited the region, promising to do everything in his power to bring peace and security. More than 600 people have been killed in massacres in and around the troubled town of Beni since 2014.
The fight is tough. It will last a long time, but we'll win in the end. I'm optimistic.
Beni lies on the edge of the Virunga National Park, a popular hideout for militant groups active in North Kivu. Thuli Tshabalala, CCTV.
Well, let's get you an update now from our team in Uganda. CCTV's Isabel Nakiria joins us live from Kampala. Isabel, has there been any word from Uganda's government on these attacks or alleged, Ugandan militants carrying out this attack in the DRC?
Well, Lindy, Saturday's attack is probably a wake-up call to the government of Uganda to act fast. So far, there has been no word from the government, and what we do know is that the government has not deployed, as per recent visit of President Kabila and President Museveni's meeting, to have a joint operation of both countries to flush out the ADF. What we do know is that these operations could take a little bit of time, and there will be lots of signatures to be signed and agreements, maybe from both countries, DRC and Uganda, and probably witnessed by several other regional heads of government. So this will take a bit of time to have the government of Uganda probably deploy in the DRC. Uganda has in the past said it could not enter DRC to flush out the rebels there because they needed permission. But with the initialization of talks between Kabila and President Museveni, probably this will take place soon. What we also do know that the only joint operation that has recently taken place in the DRC was by MONUSCO in cooperation with the DRC government forces that had a few dozens of these rebels killed. As per now, that operation has not yet been decided on. Lindy?
Thanks very much for that update. Isabel Nakiria live for us there in Kampala.